I always thought it would be cool if you could go back and listen to the day-to-day of today's highest achievers as it happened, as opposed to 30 years later after they've made it. I believe there's a giant disconnect between ground zero and the top floor because we only see the top floor and the top floor only talks about the top. You know, how valuable would that be? And so it goes without saying, but I believe I'll make it there. And this is the documented journey through each level. My name is Bryson Sessions, and you are listening to the Bed Podcast.
So I took a nap today for the first time in a long time, I think. I don't know how long is a long time, maybe months, I don't know. But I try to not take naps. I try to get a good night's rest and then stay up and work on whatever I got to work on. So, but this is how today went for me. So I woke up about 4 a.m. To get ready for work, and I snoozed the alarm, so it was 4:09, snoozed it again, 4:18, and that's cutting it close, you know, so, because I got to leave my house around 4:40, so I'll give myself 12 minutes to shower, get dressed, pack a lunch, all that stuff. It's not really doable to get to work on time. So I was like, wow, dude, I am so exhausted, it's crazy. So when I went in 2 hours later, used some leave, and when I woke up at 6 a.m., same exact thing. I just kept snoozing. I was just so tired, dude. I was just so exhausted. So then I go to work. We actually even had a half day today because a coworker is moving away. Sad day. Sam, if you ever listen to the show, I love you, brother. Miss you. But yeah. So we had a half day, and then I came home, and I got home about 2 hours earlier than I normally would. So that means I had 2 hours more to get shit done. But I kind of laid on my bed and just was so fatigued. And then I got up and I was like, okay, I got to get some stuff going. So I came and sat down on my desk, and I don't know. I started scrolling on my document that I've been writing, which I realized, I'm going to talk about this in a sec, but I realized how much I had written, I didn't realize. It's crazy. So it was awesome. And I'll talk about that in a sec, but I was like, dude, holy fuck, I gotta sleep. I gotta lay down or something. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap. Went and laid down, ended up being closer to 2 hours. And that I woke up around 5 p.m. and now it's 9:29 p.m. Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. So it's 9:30. And I'm still just so tired, dude. And I went to bed at a reasonable time yesterday. I went to bed on time yesterday. I got 7.5 hours, roughly, last night. It was probably closer to 7, but... And then, hold on. I got 7 hours of sleep, woke up, and then went back to bed for 2 hours, so there's more sleep. Came home, took a 2-hour nap, that's more sleep. And now it's about bedtime. And the reason why I'm still up right now is because I work FedEx tomorrow, so it gave me a little bit of extra time, but... I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm just absolutely exhausted. But I still got some work done today, which is cool. And that's what I'm going to talk about now. So I went and I was scrolling up in the document I've been writing because I'm just writing about intensity techniques. I talked about it last episode, so if you want to know what I'm doing, then listen to the last episode. But I'm just writing about intensity techniques, what it is, how it's beneficial, and then examples on how to implement it into your program. And I have 21 different intensity techniques right now. And I wrote about all the ones that I wanted to write about. So I'm sure there's going to be more added. But as of right now, this is unofficially complete. And I say unofficially because I haven't overlooked it. I haven't edited it at all, or overlooked it, or fixed typos, or whatever. So it's unofficially complete. Just got to go back and edit it if I need to. But anyway, I just wrote a whole bunch, and I didn't realize how much that I had been writing. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. So I wrote in the last, so this is actually a week, took me a week to write this, but there's 8,726 words, 47,000 characters. And so there is 18 document pages. And I'm probably still going to add some more. But 18 pages in 1 week is almost 3 pages per day, and it never felt like I was doing 3 pages a day ever. I always thought, damn, dude, I need to be doing more. But when I look back in hindsight, it's like, yeah, 3 pages a day. It's a shit ton of writing, dude, So again, it's just that retrospect. It's looking back and being like, oh, I did do that, huh? Oh, that was pretty good. I did a good job with this, And it's cool to think that this is just one of the very many parts of this offer that I'm creating in the meantime while I save for the first product that I'm going to launch. And that's pretty much all I wanted to address there. It's cool that I can look back and see everything that I'm writing and everything that I wrote that came from my head. It's just the knowledge that I have, and I put it on paper, and there's a ton of examples. And so there's 21 intensity techniques here, and I provided at least 5 examples for every single one. So 5 times 21, that's 104 examples. So there's at least 104 practical examples on how to do what I'm talking about. So I think that's extremely powerful because, like I've talked about before, I love examples. I love analogies. That's how I learn the best. And so if I can help somebody else, digest the information or just understand it better with all the examples, then that's great. And that's what I want. So yeah, just kind of looking back at that. So that's one thing done, unofficially done, of the other things. And what's cool is I didn't even mean to choose this thing first because we got so many different things I want to include. But I didn't choose this because it was the hardest one or the longest one. I just chose this one because I felt like I knew the most. It happens to be the longest, probably most difficult one to write for me at the moment, just because it took so long, and it's just a lot of information, and it's a lot of like brain power writing all these examples because, I know a lot about weightlifting and the gym and machines and extra. I know a lot about that stuff. And when I'm diving deep into writing stuff about it, it's like, damn, dude, half the shit I wrote about, I'm like, God damn, I forgot that even was a thing. But obviously I didn't forget because I was doing it, whatever. But anyway, so there's that. And I say all this because today, despite the absolute lack of productivity, in some light, I took a nap and I felt better, but I still worked on this. I still made progress. I still took steps forward. And I try not to beat myself up about things like this, but I don't know, maybe my body's just like, hey, we gotta pump the brakes next couple of days because we need to catch up to your brain. 'Cause my brain's firing on all cylinders, but my body's like, hey, hold the fuck on, So maybe taking a nap and sleeping more is what I needed. So hopefully, the next week is really nice. Maybe my body, I don't know how that shit works. I'm gonna have to read a book on it. I don't know. But anyway, that's that. You know what? That's all I got. This episode. So thank you guys for listening. I'm going to finish this up and go my ass to bed. So 9:35 p.m., May 23rd, 2024. It's a Thursday. Good luck, Sam. Love ya. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Hey, thanks for listening, and quick reminder here. So this podcast doesn't prioritize professionalism or quality at all. It's just meant to be a shoot from the hip type podcast with the intent just to get a quick message out. So some episodes might be inaudible in 30 seconds, and others might be 45 minutes and super crisp sounding. So all these are being made so that by episode 7,305, which is 20 years, we can come back and see the entire playbook of how I made it to wherever I'm going. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.